The guys over at Pickers Warehouse TV bought a storage unit, and you're not going to believe the comics that are inside. What the hell is that?
I'm just filming you, buddy. Come on.
Yeah.
Like old days. Like old days. I got
Look at this. We've got Mr. 1984 to my left, and welcome to the Paper Chase channel. Ready for the con this weekend. We're gonna film it vintage, and we're gonna have a good night tonight. This is Into the Void podcast, episode number 33, and tonight's episode is going to be us watching another YouTube channel, but we're going to comment. We're not just going to watch their stuff. We're going to kind of comment. We might look up some prices and stuff, but it's very interesting. We're going to dive into it in a second. First, before we do, if you could hit the like button, it's the best way to support the channel. If you're thinking there, how can we support Paper Chase Comics? Just hit the like button. That's all you do. Hit the like button. Yeah.
Hit like, hit share, and get it out of here. Share it to somebody. Share it to somebody you don't like. Just keep flooding them with it. Even funnier.
Yeah, you can even comment. And then also want to remind anybody, if you're in the New Orleans area or southern Louisiana area, really, this weekend is the Showcase Comic-Con. And that is happening Saturday and Sunday. Let's see. It is here. And this is from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Harbor Center in Louisiana. We will be there slanging some books. It's going to be a good time. Busted out my Ultimate Fallout 4 out of its slab case. It is a CPR candidate, and somebody's going to get it for a great deal. We're also auctioning off Spider-Man 300. Tons of great books. So come check us out. Come hang with us. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, it will be a good time. It will be a good time.
What's up, Rev?
Not much, man. Hell of a day, hell of a week. Hot as hell in the NOLA, but I'm not going to complain too much about it. I'm happy that it's summertime and people are swimming in their pools, and that's a great time. That is a great thing. I guess some house cleaning. How is our boy Nolan doing?
Our baby boy?
Yeah.
Last night was one of the worst sleeps I've ever had. This is including his first month of being born. We're talking about, because he's got, he just had his vaxes, his second round, and he's got teeth coming in. So it's a double whammy. Yeah, but he's great. He's great. I love him.
He's going to be at the con both days, is he not?
He's going to be at the con. Yeah, he's going to be at the con both days, hanging out. Crystal, like I said, is going to be knitting him a little, or crochet. I'm sorry, not knitting. It's crocheting. Crocheting the little May Parker Spider-Man thing that she wears in Across the Spider-Verse. And she'll have 2 of them for sale. They're $25, handmade, good quality shit here.
Holy shit. Crystal?
Yeah. Good? Crystal Goods, man. He'll be there modeling it off. Darklaw's going to be there too. Darklaw in the chat here. What's up? He's going to be at Showcase Comic-Con. Go check out his books. He's got great books and great prices.
Darklaw is the reason I can't get into any whiskey tomorrow night, because I need to be at your house at 6:15 on Saturday. That's just messing me up. Well, why are we still there so early, Albert? Why?
Because you have to prepare for, one, you don't want to just get there when everybody else is getting there. It's going to be a clusterfuck.
Well, what if everybody else is thinking the same thing and they all still get there as early as us?
That's not going to happen. That's not how people operate. Most people are not going to get there on time. Look at us. We can't even get on time for our own podcast.
Well, actually, hey, everybody, we were on time, but we didn't want to spoil anybody, so we just talked for 2 or 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. We didn't want you guys to get used to some sort of on-time bullshit, so we were like, should we go live? Nah, let's just talk for a minute or two.
Yeah. So just to kind of give you an idea of what we're going to do tonight, we'll get into it in just a second, but there's a great YouTube channel out there, and man, I really think, they're very new in their YouTube career. They've only got maybe 5,000 subscribers, which in the grand scheme is pretty low. I'm lower than that, just to kind of give you an idea. So we're all low on the totem pole here. But they have really, really good content. These guys, they buy storage units, they do flips and stuff, and man, they've released 3 videos so far of a storage unit that they've bought. And this is the stuff that we go to bed like dreaming of, that we would find or be able to afford one day. And the stuff, and it's not just comics. They're finding all kinds of like encapsulated, frozen in time memorabilia from movies, pop culture. And we're going to watch these videos and kind of just comment along and maybe look up some prices to see the value of some of the stuff if we want. But it's amazing. And we're going to check them out. And their description, their information's in the description below. Make sure you go over there, subscribe to their channel, watch their whole video anyway, and support those guys, because I think they have a good YouTube career ahead of them.
So let me get this right. We're going to watch other people work.
And we're going to watch other people work.
People are going to watch us watching them. I'm into it.
I don't like try not to get too loud here. I'm not a big fan of YouTube channels that make their living off of other people's YouTube content. Not like, I'm not talking about reacting to videos and stuff, movies and shows, but people that watch other YouTubers do stuff. It has to be warranted. So this is one of the only times that I think it's worthy and it's fitting for us to like watch this person's channel. And of course I want y'all to support them. I don't want to just like try to make, content off of their content for nothing. Please go support their channel.
I just realized something, and I'd never thought of it before. But you're a YouTuber? You would be officially a YouTuber, right? You are.
Anybody that posts something on YouTube is a YouTuber, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, so specifically speaking, I mean, I don't do the shorts and things like that. I did it just because I'm colossally fucking lazy, But I mean, I did for a while, and then I just like, my brain. But you're able to do these things, and you make little shorts and you make little videos and things like that, and they do very well, because it's great content. So I mean, in theory, I guess in action, you are a YouTuber, and I never knew that I was such a good friend with an actual YouTuber, and here you are.
Yeah, technically it's fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. YouTube's a great place. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But before then, we can talk about other stuff. We can,
Well, we can talk about the elephant in the room for sure.
The elephant in the room.
Yes.
Let's see. William Munn. That's the Abominable Snowman. Great claymation stuff there. The Collector Pete. Good evening. Addressing all our elephants in the room. Zim Man. What is up, buddy? What's the elephant in the room? Looking forward to seeing the unboxing. This unboxing. Hold on. Oh, Rev. I was like, Rev, did I make you angry? You're just staring at the screen here. He's froze. Fingers and toes. What is up? He'll thaw in just a second. The video. Oh, the unboxing of the video. Yes. Oh, yes. You're right. Yeah, it is an unboxing. It's a lot of boxes. Unboxings. Anyway, who isn't At Least I Present Well Frozen? It is a good frozen face. There you are.
There could be terrible ones out there. I'm sorry. I was watching you talk. I was trying to read your lips, but alas, I'm shitty at it. What were you just saying?
I was talking to people in the chat, telling everybody hey, I asked what the elephant in the room was.
Isn't it obvious? I was talking to my my Zen master the other day, and I was saying, there's so much negativity in this world. Like, what if we only spoke of positive things rather than like if you see something you don't like, not saying, don't speak something about ill of something if you don't, if you don't feel it. So I guess the answer is, what do you think about acolytes?
Oh man, what do you think about acolyte is? Acolyte is just just another nail in the coffin. I think overall, it's not doing well. It's not what Star Wars needed right now. They had an opportunity with the High Republic being such an untapped area of Star Wars. They had an opportunity to not even surpass expectations, to do something new and fresh that people could like get behind. And it's not really going well. It's not going well at all. So it sucks. Star Wars is in a bad place. It's not feeling good. It's, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I think if I was going to put a positive spin on it, I would enjoy watching a donkey in a banana hammock eating ice cream in a what is the thing you like between trees? I can't think of it. Banana hammock in a hammock. Thank you. What the fuck? That's why I didn't think of it. But I enjoyed it as much as I would watch that. And I would probably watch that for a little bit. Acolytes is weird to me because like I don't understand why it is. Okay, so here you go. You wake up in the morning, all right? And you're a writer for a show, or you're an actor and you're inspired to do something. This is your passion. You are passionate about hold on. Anyway, somebody just texted me something funny. You are passionate about something, and you think to yourself, you're kind of like, okay, I got the story. Here it comes. Here I go. And you write Acolyte. What is the fucking point?
So for me, it's not necessarily like, I don't know. It's more or less like the production as a whole. It's just how it's kind of presented and put together. And Crystal was agreeing with this. We were watching it yesterday.
So you did watch it.
The first, I'm not going to say all this stuff I just said and I have watched an episode. We watched it. It's the first two were okay. Like it was on the fence of like, all right, maybe I can get behind it. And then the third one just felt poorly visioned, poorly put together, and it just missed a lot of beats for me. And that's it.
What do we do? Do you keep watching it? Is this like a weird like flogging thing where you keep flogging yourself and there's no return on it at all? This is your fault, by the way. I don't care about Star Wars, and except because of you. I went 41 years of my life not giving two shits about Star Wars, and now I'm like I'm watching terrible Star Wars shows because I think it might be something that I'm going to be missing if I don't. Yeah. It's in a very weird place. Star Wars as a whole, the franchise. Claw said he liked it. Of course, there's always somebody in the room that likes it.
Claw said he liked. No, I mean, look, if you like it, you like it. I mean, I'm happy that you like it. In a time where there's a lot of content out there right now. And a lot of it is not good. That's what happens when you have all the content in the world to choose from and easy access to watch it. So if you got something good that you like and you enjoy watching it, watch it. But yeah, it's just we don't know where this with a franchise this big that's handled this poorly. Where does it all go after this? Like where does it all go? Like how long before they're just bleeding money like crazy and nobody's excited about anything. All the merchandise that they've created, like if we were walking through Disney and like I'm just looking through like the Galaxy's Edge Star Wars section, and I was telling Chris, I was like, what are they going to do with all this stuff? Like they've made so much merchandise around characters people don't give two shits about. It's going to be like the next ET game landfill. These things are going to get just
oh my god
dumped. It's weird. It's crazy. So it is what it is. It sucks. Well,
but somebody, again, the whole thing I keep thinking about is like if somebody has a bad idea, like the Emperor with no clothes on, like you can't just keep saying like, like this looks wonderful, this is great, this is good, and like, and I also am completely aware that
fire Kathleen Kennedy and anybody that she feels that is worthy enough to direct a Star Wars film. Fire them all. That's what I want them to do.
I think that I didn't realize that the guy, the Jedi guy, was the guy from what is it, Squid Games? I didn't realize that's him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I had no idea. But the thing that got me weird is I just don't know. I don't know why. I just don't understand. Like whenever you see Star Wars things, again, understand, please. I come from a place of minus zero of like emotional investment in anything like that. But it's like. I know that all you Star Wars fans out there, when that Star Wars logo pops up, that you want to be like, man, you want to take your breath away, and you're like, you're in for some shit right now. This is going to be epic. This is going to be amazing. There's going to be some sort of bombastic musical score, know, and then you just get two petulant children who I really couldn't tell which one was fucking one or the other. I didn't know which one was which for the third episode. I had no idea. I had to watch it on caption so I could understand which kid was which. And they're not even identical twins. I couldn't even figure out. Right. They're both bratty. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I don't know. And then like, there's obviously like, I don't know. I guess Disney's just in a complete like guy hating period right now. I don't know.
Doesn't it? But doesn't it feel that when you watch that? Doesn't it feel that way? Does it feel that way to you when you watch that? When you watch The Acolyte, doesn't it feel like it's like that's where Disney is, or at least that's where the show is.
So it's like if you go to the ice cream shop and you order vanilla, and you always get like vanilla and pistachio, and the next time you get vanilla pistachio, and then vanilla pistachio, and you just keep thinking to yourself like there's going to be this pistachio, but it's not. It all just ends up being vanilla. There's no dips, there's no changes, there's no like different flavors or anything like. And I think they've dipped so far into the gene pool that they've just deleted it, or diluted it, excuse me, or fucking delete it. But I mean, like they've gone so far off the mark now. Again, I mean, like this is not anything that hasn't been like you could go online right now and word for word what I'm saying has been said a million times before, but no one's listening. You could literally go to like some like quiet nerdy guy in a comic book shop right now who's writing fan fiction, and you could grab his book and it'd be better than this shit that people who are being spent millions of dollars to write are doing. It's just incredible. There's so many good stories with such dense characters that you could actually do some amazing shit with, and they're choosing to like be equitable to everybody. And then I don't
think so I'm gonna highlight fingers and toes in a second. So Claus said story wise, what do I think that they should do? It's not even the direction of like I like the High Republic. Like the High Republic comics are some of the first comics I've ever bought, and I read a couple of their novels, and I like the High Republic era, and I like that I didn't have any attachment to it or any like expectations for it, and it was all fresh and new. Again, it's just their execution and how they tell this story and the characters. I like the era. I don't like where they're going with presenting maybe the story that they have.
They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Like what did you leave that last episode thinking?
It was weird. There was like a lot of questions, but like not like good questions. Fingers and Toes says it's a real tough watch. Now, Fingers and Toes came out before I even read the rest of this. He's a Star Wars. I mean, look at his thing. He's a Star Wars person, right?
Huge.
It just feels like they didn't have a story to tell. It feels like a bad music video and random scenes that are meant to look cool. Yeah, I don't even know if I agree with the meant to look cool. Some of the scenes, I'm just like, ugh. I'm like, this feels like a NBC 8 o'clock, show or something like that. Like Crystal brought up a good point. Like it was the lighting. Some of the lighting in is weird. The beats are weird. The lack of score in between some of the dialogue. It just doesn't feel okay. Yeah. Here's what they're missing. Here's what they're missing. It doesn't feel like fantasy. Star Wars, what made Star Wars incredible was it was peak sci-fi fantasy. There's a children whimsical element to sci-fi. There's a campiness that is in Star Wars. In the original Star Wars, there's a campiness there that makes it great and appealing to like a younger you inside, right? There is none of that. I don't feel any of that, at least whenever I'm watching this.
Wait, there's a cute robot, Johnny. There's a cute robot that makes little beeping noises and turns its head around, and it's multi-use. They've got that thing down. At least it's not a little fucking furry creature that makes little meeping noises.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all that's whatever. I mean,
I just feel like there's so much. Again, I'm like boo fucking who, I know me, but I mean, like it's just what I saw Acolyte. And I'm like, look, first and foremost, what a great word. I love that. I love the word. I was like, hey, look, I'm going to watch this because A, you and everybody else, but B, I was like, this name's cool. This could be so cool. This could be like deadly. And then what do? They killed they killed Carrie Ann Snodgrass in the first 5 minutes, and I hope she stays dead the entire show. Just because that'd be fun.
Have you seen episode 3?
I saw it last night. I'm looking around like someone else would know. I saw it last night. Yeah, but she was alive because it was like a back in time thing.
Okay, yeah. True.
I want her to be dead, and I want that weird guy who had the big bald head who drank the drink. There's no fucking way. Any Jedi would be like, all right, you're right. I'm going to kill myself right here and now. Yeah. Sorry, you're right. I'm wrong. Glug, glug, dead. I mean, look, again, I literally said I would not boohoo and chat and cry about this, but I mean, like I felt like we needed to talk about it because we got a lot of Star Wars people in here, and if I'm gonna take the time to read or watch that thing, I might as well talk about it, right?
For sure. And they can go like there's a lot of stories too, and this will be the last thing we say. There's a lot of stories they can do, which they are planning on doing. They're planning on doing like the origin of the Force, the Force. Jesus, what's the Dark Horse series? Blanking on the name of the series, but it's
Dark Horse?
basically it's the original Dark Horse series. But it basically goes back to like the Jedi and where the Force originally started and the Sith and all that. And it's like a good little Dark Horse run. And they're planning on doing all that, and they're planning on going to these places. But I feel like now the brand damage is so bad that are even people going to care? Like if they make one thing that's good in a sea of like majority garbage content, are people going to even care? Like it's just,
Yeah, and look, I said it's not fair. I will tell you this: like a lot of times when I look at my life and I surround myself with people that make sense and do quality things, if they were like sucky all the time, I wouldn't hang out with them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we give it a pass because it's Star Wars. We give it a pass because it's like a Marvel movie, a Marvel show. I mean, and we do, and it's like you said about the Marvel writers. Like, are they playing us for suckers? Do they even care about us?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, the answer is no, they don't care. I mean, because what happens is like, if they can get 1 out of 4 people to buy a ticket and go see some trash, I mean, like, I mean,
or maybe it's this, or maybe it's this. Maybe they do care, and this is just me being, thinking about this from not a cynical perspective. Maybe they do care about the content, but they care about sharing it through their lens, which as a creator, that's kind of one of the things. So
Good
originally,
point.
Star Wars was through the lens of George Lucas, and that's it. And I think a lot of people obviously agreed with that lens of Star Wars and how it's portrayed. As a creator, he's the god of Star Wars, and he was the only person telling the stories in the beginning. So everything had a consistency to it. Now Star Wars has been commercialized, and all of these people have a Star Wars voice. And when you divvy it up like that, you're not going to see eye to eye with how everybody sees Star Wars. It's some of the most divided fandom, period. It was divided when the prequels came out.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're just dividing it even more. So maybe that's it. Maybe it just needs to go to a single person, a single lens that majority of people have an agreement with.
How many people just said Dave Filoni? How many people in their minds just said Dave Filoni? I'm just impressing you with my finger up by remembering his name, but how many people just thought Dave Filoni? And that was great. That's great. I mean, give him everything. Fuck it. Give him everything. Let him be the general manager, the owner, like everything like that. Just give it to him.
Or I tell you what if?
Oh.
Give it back to George Lucas.
I mean, but he probably doesn't have it now. He let those Sith movie happen,
Or give it back to George Lucas.
Creatures.
Or give it back to George Lucas but have Dave Filoni, at his right hand man, which is what it was when Clone Wars came out. Basically, Clone Wars animated series is a product of George Lucas being the oversee of everything, and then Filoni was like, all right, here's what I like to do. But Filoni is a protege of George Lucas. He's a third arm of George Lucas. He's very close to the original.
You know what you could do? There's such dense material. You could go back and read like a bunch of like the books, the graphic novels. You could go back and read a bunch of the comics, and there's all the stories. Again, I say this all the time about movies and whatnot. Go back to the source material. My God, it's all beautifully there. Like I said, you can get a really thick compendium or graphic novel and read as much as you want, and there it is. It's wonderful. It's fucking great. You want fantasy, you want whimsical, you want like space science stuff like that. That's it. It's all right there. Go back and look at source material, but I mean, I guess they can't because it's not like it doesn't include everybody potentially. Again, you can't include everybody and make money. You have to like draw a line someplace to get some sort of, crowd, I guess you can say. Eventually, you're going to lose everybody. That's just my take, my hot take.
Okay, we're going to get into the main event, which is the Pickers Warehouse TV. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to just play this video. We're going to, like I said, watch and comment along. But this is amazing. These guys bought a storage unit. And let me go ahead and show you their YouTube page so you guys can go ahead and sub up to them. Hang tight one sec. Here we go. So here they are here. All right, Pickers Warehouse TV. And so we're going to start from there's 3 videos that they've released. We're going to go one by one. And man, it just kind of goes to show you too what kind of comic karma is a thing. The first video I ever saw of these guys was this one video where you see where it says, "Will I regret this?" So the guy, the head runner of this YouTube show, had a comic collection of, say, I don't know, 35, 40 short boxes. And I'm talking about quality books, really good stuff. And he sold it to his friend that just kind of wanted them, like for his own comic business. He's like, you know what? These are great. Will I miss it? Probably, but here, take it. Like he didn't give it to him, but he sold it to him, and probably for a good price. And so three or one video later, they reveal this storage unit that they have bought, and it puts his collection that he just let go to shame. Whoa. Everything that he just sold, I guarantee he got back, plus some. This is wild. So we are going. Yeah, Rogue One was great. We are going to watch this. Okay.
What can I expect to see? So we're gonna watch this. What can I expect to see from this? Are we gonna be like, is it oohs and ahs? Do we know that it's good stuff? Or are we gonna be like,
I've watched majority of all of these, and look, we're just gonna be like, look at all, like, can you imagine? Just like, can you imagine? And look, certain stuff we can maybe go and look up some values. I don't know what they paid for this. I don't think they say what they paid for this. But just watch. Here we go.
Off we go. Are you gonna pause it? Talk? Or are we gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Hold on.
I've never seen that before. You guys never seen that? He fights.
We gotta stop the music.
And sweat dripping from those packs. Fights
other
men with packs. He fights Dolph Lundgren in a battle of Russia versus the United States, coming this fall to a theater near you. Pickers, holy smokes! Holy smokes! It's me and Travis. You've probably seen Travis. You know Dustin finds Dustin. Dustin of the videos. That's his brother-in-law. He married Dustin's sister. Just a little bit of fun fact for you. We are on our way to do something crazy. Travis, we have an empty van. It is empty because we're going to look at a huge Widows comic collection. Huge. And what's just going on this? Look at where we are, guys. We're in the middle. We're going to cross a train track. Okay. You know what? Places like this have great pot stores, like pottery. I buy my finest pottery at weird roadside places like this. We are on a journey to look at. Unfortunately, her husband passed away, and she's been paying storage on 300 boxes of comics. She's tired of paying on it. It's a lot of stuff, guys. I don't know if we're going to be filming while we're there out of respect. If I get the vibe that we could, we'll bust it out. In like 3 seconds, you're going to find out whether we bought it or not. So stay tuned. Whee! We made a deal. We did this. All of it. It's now going in the van, guys. There is a lot, and there's so there's cards and stuff included as well. I want to show you. Move that out of the way. Look at this. Kind of get an idea, guys. There's so much. We're gonna load it. We're gonna fill the van. We got Travis in here. He's the hardest working man today. That's for sure.
All right. So first of all, can you imagine, like, if anybody here that sells and look at all the baseball cards, tons of stuff. Can you imagine the butterflies in the stomach of just picking up this quantity of books, of just this quantity of stuff? Like, Rev, how much would you throw down for 300 boxes of comics plus whatever else is in there?
300 boxes of comics? I mean, I don't have the money, I guess. I don't know. I mean, like what I mean, I would have to look at it again. Like I read a comment from somebody on one of your videos. Are kind of like I think it was Zim. Zim's like, oh, just a couple years and I'll be good at this. You know, I mean, no, you could buy 300 boxes of trash and not make your money back or even be close. I don't know, man. I mean, 300 boxes. I'd say 10 grand.
10 grand?
300 boxes. 20 grand. I don't know. How far out? How far?
Let me tell you. My opinion. Y'all agree with me if you agree. I think by the time we get to the last video, I think that this storage unit is valued at over $150,000.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it's got to be. So there's some of this stuff. There's some stuff in here, I guarantee you, that is in mint condition that has never hit a market ever. And it's going to be very interesting. And these guys are on Whatnot as well. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens when some of this shit sells. Again, it's not just comics.
Yeah, it's a bunch of baseball.
There's boxes of cards, like true for us mystery boxes of cards. This one, I think this one had Garbage Pail, which we all grew up with Garbage Pail. And look at, there's a Garbage Pail poster right there. That is extremely nostalgic. You like Garbage Pail? Who doesn't? Guys, you won't believe how many there is. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna break the van. This is like 10 across, all the way to the back. So this is, you gotta imagine how deep that goes.
It's deep.
It's deep. And let me show you my boy's car. Full too. Completely full. So I'm just trying to monitor my tires. They look okay. Back tires look okay for now. All right. There's got to be what, a couple hundred boxes almost?
Melissa would kill me if I brought that home.
you wouldn't bring that home. You'd bring it to. You'd have to just rent another storage unit
from one storage unit to another, right?
Yeah,
a lot of it
to hold it.
One-handed. I don't even know if this is a good one, to be honest, but
Night Rider cards.
Night Rider cards, like you
we
find
old Batman. We found Garbage Pail kids. There's look at how old. Look at these old Batman cards. Those are old, and we found even more than this. So all of these, a lot of these cards are really, really cool stuff. Like I said, there was some really clean Garbage Pail. Just tons of cards everywhere. Basically, most of this load is cards. And then up front is, what do you think, Travis? Maybe 50 boxes tops of comics?
Yeah. They got this from a dead person?
Trading cards, guys. Look.
No, they bought it from a widower.
Okay. I hope she's not around.
I'm sorry, no, a widow.
It's like dancing on his corpse right now. Like
tons of pounds of fun stuff. Can't beat that. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yeah. Out of respect.
There's a lot to go through.
All right, so check it out.
Very, very cool collection, man. Wow. Very, very cool. Stay tuned for the next few videos because we're going to go through and see all what's in here. But we peeked, and it's very, 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 very interesting. I've seen things I've never seen. In amounts I've never seen them.
My dude's pacing because he's so excited.
Wow. Now, here's something he just says is interesting, and it's something that's kind of dawned on me. And I think a lot of collectors maybe don't realize that it's almost like, what do they call it? A singularity point, where a society or a species comes to the same mindset, right? Where everybody's like on the same track, but nobody's like trying to get to the same place, but we all just get there. It's because I think a lot of people are realizing the stuff that we love as collectors, as comic collectors, how much is actually out there and how much good condition and what we as collectors really, really want to keep and hang on to. When you see collections like this emerge, and this isn't the only one, this is happening multiple times. You know, people are finding these, not everybody's a YouTuber to showcase this. But it seems like a lot of these collections are coming out and people are starting to realize just really some of this stuff. There's been YouTube videos, about things are not actually rare and stuff like that. But it just kind of goes to show you, look, the stuff's out there and the people, it's emerging and it's coming to the market. And the people that want to collect it, are definitely changing towards what they want to collect. So for instance, when you realize, as a collector, you want the most special item. You want the best condition, the rarest version maybe of that. Or sometimes maybe you just want a copy of it and you don't care. But the certain people that want like 9.8s and stuff like that, or a good copy of a certain comic, when you realize that there's 50,000 out there and everybody can have one, then everybody's going to want the 9.8 version of that. Once you realize there's 100 of them out there or 100,000 out there, you're going to want the best version of it. This kind of shows people of like kind of why, honestly, comic grading still has a lot of leg in the collection game, because once people realize that so many copies are out there, you're going to realize that, hey, well, now people want a high graded copy of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's also weird because like yes, but it doesn't make me happy because as humans we're no longer just content to have. Now we need to have the best. You know, what I mean? Like you got the other day you in your collection, you pulled out a few books. You're like, oh, these are in bad shape. Oh, great case in point.
Okay.
On Saturday, dropping a plug right here, you got a Spider-Man 300 that you're raffling off.
Mhm.
You know, that's amazing. You know, like it's and it's the
Spider-Man.
exactly, yes. The first thing I said was like, what kind of condition is it in? And you said, oh, like there's a few small things going on. And my first mind was kind of like, I was like, oh, bummer, man. Because you want to have like the 9.5, the 9.7, 9.6, 9.8, things like that. But then I was like, wait, I don't 9.5. I'll just write it in there. I was like, I don't have that book.
Rage Poncho Award.
Hey, it's still some time. But I was like, man, I don't have that book. That's amazing. How cool just to have the damn book to say that you've got that piece of history. So if this guy's got like all that stuff, but you're right, like everybody got given a copy of like the Spider-Man 300, then people are going to fight over who's got the better copy. You can't just be happy.
Right.
You just can't fucking be happy.
Yeah. So I guess that's my point. It's like the more of an item that comes to market, then people are going to start to want, okay, well, what's the best condition of that item that's out there? And there's more and more collections emerging constantly. So it's just, but some of this stuff, who knows? Maybe it really is rare. Well, we'll continue.
Oh, some days later.
We're here doing things. We're looking at stuff. We're going into boxes, y'all. Looking under things. Look at all the. Oh my gosh, there's pin sets and cool posters and old pin sets. X-Men. We're gonna have to go into that one too. But fun stuff. Here we are. Look at Dustin in his natural habitat.
Look at Roger Rabbit number 1.
Roger Rabbit number 1.
We're gonna see if it's worth anything.
I think it's worth something.
Looks cool.
Number 1.
20 bucks.
This is like a pile of stuff.
Roger Rabbit.
I'm gonna spit out price chat. If you guys are up to the market report, like pretty good pricing, spit out some prices in the chat for certain things that they're pulling. If you know them, I'll spit some out if I have a theory on what something might be worth. Are posters worth anything? Absolutely, they are. And wait till you see the posters that they got. Shit. I don't even collect posters, but they got some posters I would probably pay. Look what's in the top left corner, right by his hand, just chilling there.
Was it Captain Planet? What is that?
Planet Comics, Dave Stevens.
I was pulling out for my friend.
And also keep in mind, look at the condition that all this stuff is in.
But then there are some big keys and stuff. But we're not really pulling big keys out. The only reason we pulled a couple of these out is because they didn't even make sense.
First Power Girl.
They were in. And then we just found a couple of really interesting ones. Spy-Man number 1. Let me show you. I don't know what box to go in. But look at this.
Pre-code.
Let's see what's behind it. Like pre-code stuff. Let me just grab.
Egbert.
So this is before the comic code. Old stuff, man. Old stuff everywhere. It really happened. That's fun.
It's like that one box right there. That one box, all those pre-code comics has got to be, that one box has got to be at least $5,000, I would think.
I don't know. I was
pre-code comics, this old stuff like this, man, this stuff really is hard to come by.
But it says code on the top left, right?
That one is. But the first few wasn't. And there's more. There's definitely more in this collection for sure.
Strongman. Calling all girls. All right. So this is a cool box. Look at it. Old pre-code stuff. They call it Golden Age.
They call it Golden Age.
That would be one box, which we can go in that box. If you guys like that box, we can look through that whole box together. But we are still working on it. I actually want to kind of keep going through that box. Do you guys want to? Maybe we'll come back to that box. Stay tuned.
They're all yours. You can look at them whenever you want.
That Batman
128.
That's cool. That is cool though. Hawkman that's old. This is all kind of mixed in.
The villains, man.
I like that kind of.
This is a great box.
Supergirl, that's kind of key.
More Batman.
Tons of 12 cents. Hey, nice Silver Age box. I'm gonna go through some collectibles and cards too, so stay tuned. Look at this stuff here. Look at, speaking of Batman pins.
Those are cool.
And then look, there's Some kind of cards, Garbage Pail Kid posters. Look at those old cards.
John,
Is
hit
this
pause
kind
for
of
a
just
second.
a random box, but I thought.
Let me ask you a question. Oh wait,
Mm-hmm.
sneaking up on me. My kid just sneaked up on me. Let me ask you a question. What would you give up if somebody said like, okay, you can have this collection of stuff, but you have to give up something? What would you give up?
What would I give up?
Yeah, would you give up your car? I mean, like
Sure.
like a kidney,
What?
I mean, but it's
No, not a kidney, but I give up my car for sure.
okay, a car, I
Just buy
guess.
another
But I
one.
mean, I was gonna say like, would you give them crystal? Would you give them like what is
Of course
the whole,
not.
what was like your eye on monetization of this thing? If you just saw that hoard, what would you be willing to give up? And
I would give up anything that's not my family, that's materialistic, that is worth less than it.
Mhm.
And then I would immediately make that money back, and if it's replaceable, buy it
And then
back.
buy crystal
and then-
back. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'll
I'm
tell
not
you
giving
what I
up
would
any
do. I'll
family.
tell you what I would do. I would sell this right here. Get out of here. Sorry, no, I wouldn't sell
Congrats on the graduation.
Oh, Johnny said congrats on the graduation from high school. We got a high school graduate here. Hey.
Yeah.
All right, love you. That's okay. All right, bye.
Nice podcast.
Later. All right. Ready?
Sorry. Yes, go ahead.
No, we're good.
Thought it looked kind of neat. What do you think's in there?
The calendar?
Open it up. And these are, just kind of more.
Dude.
Look at it, as if we needed
Any more art?
old superhero calendar.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Let's see the front of it. That might be the front. Huh?
Oh, no.
Oh, 1977.
shiny.
That's cool.
Yeah,
guys,
dude. Everything
we
is
got
in pristine
Betty.
condition.
Look at this. Is just kind of a random box. This kind of stuff we see.
There's watch, you'll see it.
I would say this is so far a lower. Just the whole Batmobile is kind of tight, though.
Let's see what this is.
Yeah, poster.
Fucking Dixie cups, man.
Somebody with dirty feet.
It's our friend.
Oh,
That's funny.
vintage short round. Look
That's
at it.
pretty
It
cool.
says short round right there.
That's pretty cool.
So that's gonna be vintage. Look at this. We got Dixie kitchen cups. Couple more Archie guys. Jughead. You got Reggie. We got a whole little set here. And then this is all good.
These are cool.
Why do I remember this movie?
There's a-
Star Wars Portfolio by Ralph McQuarrie. That's old, dude.
There's a Speedy Gonzalez one.
Oh, man.
You gotta crack that.
I gotta put that back in.
Dustin's gonna crack that. I'm gonna Return of the Jedi portfolio. Oh,
What did
look
this
at
guy
this.
do?
That's cool.
I don't know. I think maybe he had either ran a con or did something, man, or at least had a comic store at least.
Yeah, I mean, like the people that have these collections, I always marvel at them. I mean, like it's I mean, like people you see these videos of people have this stuff in their house, like all laid out. It's cool. It's fascinating. It's fascinating but that's like their safe spot, their warm spot where they just feel like the most happiness. It's cool if you have it. I mean,
For sure.
I'm impressed that people collect these
Number
hoards
two.
though.
And number one. This was supposed to be a random box, and it turned out to be really good. Return of the Jedi, 1983. Return of the Jedi. You see the size of this? My guess is that this went in theaters. I would say
Crazy.
this one. This is not something I don't think you bought.
Yeah.
I think this hung up. You guys can tell
That's
me in the
crazy,
comments.
dude.
I'm not a big poster aficionado. This is a very, very nice, very, very long. What would you say? That's probably a 6-foot poster or more.
Like, look at that. Like, that is a mint condition. If he's right about what he's saying, that is a mint condition Return of the Jedi theater poster. Like, what is it? You don't even know what that's worth. Like, what is that worth? Who fucking knows? Some of this stuff has never come to market in this condition, probably. That's the wild thing.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
There we go. Look at that. I want
So
that.
This is the
Oh, look at this.
Vampire teeth, well kept eyebrows. Yeah, ladies, we noticed. Exclusive Thorn EMI HBO video cassette. So this is
Ooh.
also going to go into a shop, probably.
As a video rental store.
I used to love
is
those VHS places because the
1987.
posters
Oh,
were
my
so
God.
big. The posters
yeah.
were so big, like,
That's what I'm saying. So like this guy had comics. This guy had access to like video cassette rental stores, like probably like down here it was Major Video or Hollywood Video or the non-blockbuster ones.
Superman pretzels.
Oh, here you go.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Drop it in the comments
please
if you
open
eat
it.
those.
Does he open it?
New Teen Titans
Yeah.
#1, but then right behind it, y'all.
Dude,
was
look at the
number
condition
2,
of
which
that.
is first appearance of Deathstroke.
Yep.
Not only that, but check this out.
There are 2 of them. This one's got some things, but
Look at this.
I peeked in this box before.
Oh, it's Bob.
Those, dude, those. Watch this.
Stuff like this,
Hold on.
not too crazy.
Oh, look at that package.
This is kind of cool. 1987 little Archie banner.
No, it's not.
Comics on sale here.
87. Hold.
Thank you.
It's not cool.
Okay, so this, but then
You got a lot of cool stuff in there. That is not one of them.
Nicotine stained Wonder Woman. I feel like we're shopping at More Fun Comics now.
You're right. Right? It's funny. All right, let's scrub some of this. All right, we got some comics.
What is that?
that's awesome. Not a bad box. Look at this, guys. So we found a bunch of turtle stuff.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Those
And
weird
again,
early
this
ones.
isn't-
Yeah.
These are valuable, but we're showing you this because we really like this. Look at turtles. Turtles.
Turtle comics we've never seen.
Look at all these turtle books, guys. Turtle
Nice
Fruit.
condition.
Right? These are in really good shape.
This is
Wow.
just a
That's a
bunch
good
of
one,
different
too.
old stuff.
This is a
That's
good
a
one.
good one too.
The stack just keeps
That's a
going.
good
and going.
one.
That's cool. I love that art.
Yeah.
Oh,
These guys are
that's
just,
like
these
almost like
guys are
that.
just drunk with possessions right now. They're just like everything's cool. Everything's cool.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, what's cool is the main guy, the guy filming everything. In the original video I saw from them where he sold his comic collection, he's like, "Look, I'm selling all this to my buddy for cheap, so it's good for his business." And he's like, "I'm keeping this one box," and in that box is all nostalgic Beavis and Butthead, Ren and Stimpy, anything nostalgic from the 80s and 90s, like what he loved was in it. And it was cool. I was like, I probably would have kept the same box.
Style art.
That's really neat.
Original. Run.
Oh yeah, look how
Like, look at that condition, dude.
I knew you were going
black-
to stop right there and look at the black cover.
Dude. Oh my god, it's mouth
I
watering.
feel like we all have that book for some reason.
I used to have it. I sold it. Yeah.
These are
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
tight.
That's really cool.
It's so crazy. They look so good. They're not in bags and boards, too. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just like hanging out in good
Yeah.
condition.
Climate control.
Ooh, Anderson shirt looking like
Yeah. Oh yeah. Who Plagueis, I think, asked where this was. Somewhere, probably, I would say Arizona. Honestly, judging by the climate that these things, dry air, probably don't see a whole lot of rain. I bet you this is somewhere in Arizona.
that.
Oh yeah.
So
Good idea.
this whole stack right
That's
here,
a good one.
guys, is turtles, and that's turtles.
Right? Oh, yeah,
Not
check
New
out this one.
Orleans.
This one was cool.
Yeah.
This is like a little brochure. Yeah, a little
A
comic
little
book.
mini magazine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
Look at that.
Look at that's a
cool.
parody.
That's funny.
It's
Look
funny.
Fingers and Toes. Which
Yeah,
one did we
those-
have? We had some. When I was a kid, Fingers and
Right.
Toes and I had a parody magazine of the Turtles. It was really funny. I think it was.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it black belt hamsters?
No, it was like squishy teenage. I think it might have been
Okay.
that one right there. It was funny. We laughed for
Okay.
hours.
Now, keeping this, so this cover right here, keep in mind, if you ever run into this cover, if it says on the top, not tails, if it says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the top without the tails, it's a very rare error printing.
Oh, okay.
So, guys, that whole entire pile is turtles. It's very exciting for guys like us. We're big turtle guys. And look at guys, this isn't related
yeah, it
to
is cool.
comics, but when I was getting the unit, the woman was like, "Do you want this amplifier?" And I'm like, "Yes, I play guitar. I toured in a band, and this is awesome. This is an old Magnatone.
Here we go. Check this out.
Look
at these old,
old movie poster. of
Conan.
Conan.
Watch this.
Very, very cool. We love that one. Big poster.
Show me the RoboCop.
Ooh, oh my gosh. I
Look
like
at that, dude.
Really clean. Dude. Oh my god. Do you think my wife would let me put this in the living room?
I hope so, 'cause that's awesome.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's I would tell her, listen, it's very high quality. It's not all tore up. This is, Gremlins 1985. Look at that. In Technicolor and
That's like a authentic movie
Short
poster
box on there too.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is awesome.
of Gremlins.
My favorite one yet.
Yeah, definitely.
Full size.
Here we go.
Team this.
All right, check this out.
Team this. I think it's gonna be the whole set.
Game Boy number
I think
one.
it's 1 through 4.
So there's two.
This box
Game Boy
right here.
magazine. I didn't know it was a Game Boy.
Check this out. This box right here. If they got this stuff graded in this condition, this box right here, at least I would say, at least $5,000.
Get
At
out
least.
of here! You
At
serious?
least watch what they find in here.
Okay. It's gonna be the Mario.
In
The
mint
Mario.
in mint condition.
These are not sleeves.
They need to be sleeves. There's three.
Bet you hit number 4.
These are nice.
Yeah.
These are nice.
Those are cool. Those are really cool.
Pull that out just so it's safe over here.
Giant.
We should have brought bags and boards.
I actually have that Game Boy
Those are
right there.
minty,
It's
dude.
really cool.
Yep.
Game Boy. How fun is
I
that?
had no idea Game
Now,
Boy
what
had
we're
a.
hoping, guys, is that Zelda
Mhm.
is in the back. It would be next.
Next.
Did I call that?
Oh,
Did I call that or what?
wait, oh,
That's
shit.
number.
No bag, no board though.
Ooh, that's
Hold on,
scary.
we're gonna pull this whole
We're gonna
stack.
pull it out.
The bag and the board, grab them all.
That's number 1.
Number 1.
Whoa.
Good they look.
Dude, all right. So we're just real quick. We're just gonna go to go collect, and we're gonna just do Zelda 1.
I mean, the reflection of that book is like blinding. Like, whoa, Zelda.
We're
Not
gonna
in a
do
bag
Zelda
of board.
1, not in a bag board. Zelda 1 in a 9.8, $1,200 fair market value. Just that one comic. That one comic in a 9.8, which we all saw. That motherfucker looks really, really good. Pretty wild.
I knew
Number
it
two.
too. I said if they got Game Boy, number
Number
4
4.
though.
Wait.
Yeah, there's only one in here.
Number 4. He must have been sleeping on number 3s.
Number 5.
Yeah, he slept.
What is that?
That right there is the first preview appearance of Mario, other than the Blip. So you know they got the Blip magazine.
Yeah, yeah.
This is before that.
Really?
And it's way lower printed. And I think it only was released at a certain Comic-Con back in the
Valiant
day
got
when
Valiant
Valiant was like, actually, you know what I think it is? I think this is one of the first comics ever also that Valiant, correct me if I'm wrong, because it very well might be. I think this is one of the first comics ever that Valiant started to put out. And so this thing is very hard to find. So let's look this up because look how gorgeous that is. Nintendo Comic System sneak preview.
Real quick, just so we know we're in the presence of greatness. Fingers and Toes just sent me his copy of a picture of the copy of the book that he has.
There you go. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. But see, I'm not even noticing like God, no, like age, no nothing. Those bags should be like yellowed and wrinkled and weird from all the gases given, and they're in great shape. I mean, this is what a hoard this guy had. You know, I mean, I hope he had a wonderful life. This is crazy. You know.
So $1,500 for that, dude. That sold for that. That's what I'm saying. That the Nintendo Comics preview in 2021 sold for $8,000 during the comic boom. Sold for $8,000. Now it's got a fair market value of $1,500. But you know, look, there's that Zelda book. This book right here. I mean, like, it's just it's 2 books. That's 2 books if you get them graded.
Sneak preview.
And then this one right here.
What is
What is
that?
this? I've never seen that before.
Wow. Okay.
Whatever it is.
That in the 9.8 is like a $2,000 book. Like, I mean, I don't know what these guys paid, but it's amazing. And now I wish if I found this, if I was already rich and I somehow found this, I would just buy a house and just put all this stuff in there and just to like as a frozen in time, a time capsule that you can just hang out and walk around in. I wouldn't sell a damn thing.
No way.
If I was rich and if I was rich and I found if I was rich and I found this collection, I wouldn't sell anything.
How fun is this?
I'd sell tickets to come hang out.
There you go.
Number 3.
I didn't know these existed right here.
Oh, he's got it. Look at him. Look at Mario.
Mario looks kind of like
Hey,
he drank some of Grandpa's lemonade. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a tight cover.
Cool.
Drinking the Kool-Aid. Number
These are gonna
6.
be
Grandpa's
number
that?
one.
I don't even know what that is.
Special edition.
Okay, let's look at.
Let's look at some of that.
How much fun was that? See, so guys, to be perfectly honest, you come over here, and there's a bunch of kind of crazy stuff. We get most excited when we see kind of nerdy stuff, and this is nerdy. Look at that.
All right, scrub through a little bit.
We've all seen this one, but look on.
Bunch of treasury stuff.
Police
Yeah,
Academy
sure.
2, their first assignment.
Oh yeah, check out these posters. These are great.
For an adult nightmare, you
Children
would
of the
look
Corn.
for Stephen King's Children of the Corn, guys. Wow, this one has been folded. You can see kind of the fold marks, but very, very scary. Perfect for the horror lover. And again, 1983, great era.
Mm.
Many, many beautiful, beautiful things were made. in 1983. Oh, wow. Police Academy 2, their first
clean.
assignment. That is
Great
clean.
underrated series.
Warner
Police
Bros.
Academy? Yeah.
Look at this. And hey, be careful
Mahoney.
out there. What a graphic, dude.
It's awesome.
Point to your favorite guy.
Where is he?
Where's he at? Yeah.
Yeah, me too. He's everybody's
Yep.
favorite guy. He made the sound effects.
Mm-hmm.
Apartment for rent. Inquire within. I don't think I'm living with that.
Troll.
That
Mm. What is that?
Crawl. There you go. That's a
Like
comics.
Johnny
That's a
Depp's
comic
Lost.
series.
Coming this fall, Sylvester Stallone fights a bunch of people. Rocky 6, Rocky 4.
All right. So that was video 1.
In a world.
Mm-hmm. Let's jump now to.
So wait,
video.
that was is it still the same? It's still the same thing, right? That's the same collection, or all these still the same collection?
Oh yeah.
All
Mhm.
these okay. Because I mean, like they're just gonna keep going to the well and like getting great collections. It'd be kind of fun.
What do you?
Yep. This is so this is they're gonna do. I mean, they're probably gonna do like 5 or 6 videos on what's in here, and they're selling this stuff on their Whatnot. I asked them. I was like, dude, where are y'all selling this stuff?
When is
on
it?
their
Let's
Whatnot?
go. Let's go hang
I've
out.
been checking. I haven't seen a show yet, listed yet, but we will for sure. All right. So they do a previously on, and then
2 of that, and it's very exciting. I mean, we
Pick
have
a box,
lot
any
to go
box.
through. I don't think we'll get to all of it in this video, but we'll get to a chunk of it. Look at this. Alfred E. Newman. Various different things we're going to film. Stay tuned because we're going to do it right now. There's way too many
I like his little head
books to
transition.
look at. Multiple
Oh, look at all
people,
that stuff.
dude.
High grade Bronze Age horror.
That is like the coolest looking art. Look at this.
Dude.
What is hell?
Look at that.
Bunch of those, y'all.
Yeah, you like that stuff.
Weird wonder.
So, like,
Tales.
all
Got a
of
whole bunch
those-
really high grade looking.
25 cent, 30 cent.
Look at this. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love that
That type
stuff.
of art is so awesome. Western Kid, where the creatures roam. That's awesome. Oh, and there's a couple of those.
I would love that box.
And then similar but different, where monsters dwell. There's a bunch of those too. This box is fun. Worlds Unknown.
Sounds cool.
This whole box has got
Ooh, that's cool.
dinos, dude. Then there's Ewoks.
Ewoks are actually pretty
Yes,
That's a
now
cool
we're
one.
talking.
Yeah.
The reason we're gonna look at this is because it's a Star Wars
Look at
Volume
this.
1, and sure enough, look at that.
Reprint at the top. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Look at the condition of that. If that book, look at the condition of that Star Wars book. If that book
Uh-huh.
is a 9.8, that is a $7,000 book, maybe. And there's 2 of them.
Oh my gosh, that is like mint.
What? Why would you tell me there's 2 of them? You
You see-
couldn't time that better. There's 2 of them.
And then there's another one. There's 2. And then of course you got several number 2s,
good, man.
bunch of number 2s, number 3s. I'm saying this is gonna number 3, number 3, number 3. If number 3 is a good book, there's a lot of them.
Let's see. Oh,
There's a lot going on in
there
here.
is a lot going on.
I just want the
there.
buck
Oh,
card on top. Man.
Those are tobacco cards. Show that up close.
Look at these guys.
How cool is that? There's a. Have you ever seen deer?
You get
cards?
Lord
Those are
Albert.
deer cards.
Gear cards.
That
Mhm.
Yes, rookie
so they're
card.
Star Trek. But I'm gonna grab and then some other packages. Look at this.
Nice.
Oh wait, hold on.
All
Just-
these are,
Just open those.
I feel like I
Oh.
remember. I feel like this way he's about to pull out. I feel like I remember this poster.
Once you tell us what it
Unbelievable.
is before we see it and ruin it for us.
I won't.
Oh wow! I see something great.
Oh,
Look at Ghostbusters cards.
I remember that, dude.
Sold here.
That's cool. You can hang that on the wall.
Oh my gosh! I think I'm keeping that.
I don't remember there being so
And
many cards
another
for
gar-
everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember there's
Mhm.
cards for stuff, but I never remember like so many cards for every damn event out there.
Yeah.
You know, I remember the Batman 1 cards. I really like those a lot.
Oh yeah.
When those came out, mostly for Kim Basinger, but
Yeah.
yeah, the Batman stuff was cool. But I really, this is all since I've kind of joined this world with you for the last 2 years. I've just been sort of like just blown away by how much stuff is out there. I just never knew. And whenever we go to a con, I see
Yeah.
shit that I'm kind of like, what? It's just incredible what people have made in the past. You know?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
50
Yeah.
garbage pail posters.
Wait.
Oh, he's way up there, but a young Mel Gibson.
With his mom.
But look at this one that we just saw.
What is that? Iceman?
Look at that. Wow.
The Terminator, dude. How fun is that? 1984.
Really cool.
Nice big one.
You top that? Ooh.
We just topped
okay.
it.
Okay.
So we had one of these, I think, shown in the video before.
I think it was a different style a little bit.
It was different and it was
Yeah,
mint. This one is folded for sure.
I had a gremlin on the other one. This one has Gizmo.
On another one.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
It's Academy 3.
We need them little things.
That is really cool.
If you
It's
don't
called
look
the law
till
of
you know.
diminishing
Oh,
returns.
this is great.
Dress.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm.
That's a cool one. That's a creepy movie, man.
Old school poltergeist. Sorry if you guys are getting glare, but it is what it is.
What is that?
Space Hunt. Oh, you know what I'd love to see is Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh, that would be a good one.
That would be a great one.
Good. Prince.
Prince. Interesting.
Okay.
Hold on, we
What the
gotta
hell
roll
is
these
that?
differently.
Prince of the Cherry Moon? What is even
Oh,
this?
There you go. Look at that, dude.
Hey.
We got to move those now.
Oh my god.
It's okay. We got to move those. Look how cool.
And it looks
that
in
is.
great condition too.
They're
Yeah.
back from the grave and ready to party. Return of the Living Dead. Featuring music by, and then you got punk bands. Oh my gosh, how cool is this?
Oh, the Cramps. I can see
And
that.
this is coming out.
Mhm.
This is coming out.
Yeah. What's inside a girl?
Oh,
Look
my God.
There
at
was something in
that.
there.
What?
There was something in there. Hold on.
How?
Holy crap.
I never realized that
It's
suggestive
in like a sleeve.
picture of his.
I don't even know if this sleeve is better.
Look at
for
that,
it.
Vampirella 1. Vampirella 1. Look at that Frank Frazetta book right there. That is, let's just see. Let's do like a real quick rough grade on it.
They don't even seem like thrilled anymore.
Is there
It's just
a
like
cover
they're just being blown away by
Yeah.
everything, you know?
Let's say that Vampirella 1 is like a 9.0. Let's just say.
Like if you went somewhere and saw Vampirella 1, you'd be like, oh my god, Vampirella 1. They're kind of like, oh look, Vampirella 1. You know,
I don't
like,
well see that's the thing. These guys aren't like primarily comic people. Like they like comics, they dabble in it, but they're not like in the comic game. So like that
they are
9.
now.
Yeah, you're right. Vampirella 1 starting at a
board.
9.0, $2,200, at 4,000 for a 9.2, 6,000 for a 9.4, 17,000 for a 9.6,
What a
depending
joke.
on dude. Oh yeah. Once you get to that high, so it's jumping pretty quick. All these amazing Frazetta covers.
Yeah, there is.
That's a good one.
Look at Vampirella number 1. I would say overall really nice shape too. That's awesome.
That's old.
Vampirella
I like
number
you said
2. Again,
9.0. Like you felt like it was a 9.0 Vampirella. You felt pretty good about it.
I mean, I like a very quick
Okay.
glance,
Gotcha.
conservatively.
for the glare, y'all. Number 4, 5. This is
I love
6,
these covers. Here.
7, 8. These are old Vampirella magazines. Original.
And still no one's ever read them.
Do you think this whole box is that?
They kind of
Possibly.
These are old, y'all. These
they're
are-
funny.
Man,
how you
I-
spin
Oh,
that.
the back of that one's cool. Look at that.
Yeah, a bunch of monsters.
1975 famous monster convention. Let's just take a look like this.
Man,
As you
that'd be
can see,
great.
there's a bunch of Vampirella. Bunch of Vampirella. We're gonna kind of go through it. Show you. These are all the big. What would you call it? Big magazines.
Yeah.
Big magazines. There's even more.
You thumbing through thousands of dollars. Just
And then is it all Vampirella? Oh, there's something
Mhm.
else. Panther.
Come
I don't know
on.
what that is. Vampirella Special. Planet of the Apes.
There's something different in there.
The $6 Million Man,
The
number 1,
Major
2, and
is-
number 3. That's a cool box, man.
Mhm.
Really like that box. Oh, I
Hey,
think we did
oh.
look at this.
We did look at this one.
Yeah, we looked at this one, guys. If you didn't see this was in the last video. These are 1977
Scrubbing.
Migos.
Yeah, they were cool.
And then
Here
there's
you
like
go.
other figures, but
Fingers and
if you wanna
toes.
see, if you haven't seen the sports card, look at all these uncut sheets. And there, if
What?
you want to see the wars,
Look at that.
Dun, 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 dun,
this is the
dun,
Star Wars saga continues. Look at this one.
Look at that,
How
dude.
nice is this?
That is. I think that's an original
Beautiful shape.
That's the original movie.
poster.
Oh my gosh. 1977.
Yep, that's it.
As mint as can be. There's no holes, there's no folds, there's nothing.
What the fuck do you think that sells for?
I mean, do you have the answer? Do you already know, or like?
No, I have no
No.
idea. Like, I don't know. Where do you even go to? Does
I
Go
would have to
Collect
think
actually have?
That's got to be somebody's prized possession. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like
Sure.
somebody watching this video somewhere in internet land was like, "Oh my god, that's the Grail of all Grails right there." You know,
Let's see. I don't know if Go Collect would have that, but maybe they do.
just give it 5 more years and it won't be worth shit to anybody. You know, like we're gonna find out that Luke and Hans are actually having a relationship together, and you know, like, or retro and all.
It's not coming up on Go Collect. They have concert posters actually on Go Collect. I
There's
don't
a
know.
way to figure that out for sure.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's do real quick eBay search.
Yep. Hey, look.
Star Wars movie original.
What would you pay for it, John?
I wouldn't pay that much for it, honestly.
Oh.
I wouldn't. So some of the okay.
What do you see?
Let's see. Hold on. 1977, 24 by 36. Does that look like a 24 by 36 poster? I guess so. They're starting it at $77, but this thing doesn't look like it's in great shape.
Do your whole sold thing where it's already.
Rob Fanguy says 3,000. Is that what you would pay, Rob, or is that? Are you saying that some comps? That one says, yeah, that's not original though. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. See, it's hard to price some of these things.
Well, look, let's do this. Go back down to we'll go back to the top. So you got like $569, for that movie. The second one, A New Hope. Well, The New Hope is the first one, isn't it?
Well, it was just called Star Wars back then, which is what that poster is. It's just Star Wars.
So I guess
yeah,
New
Hope is the first one.
The sold ones, the ones that are sold. Take a look at that.
Let's do that.
And then we can just do a little like math boxing here,
So Return of the Jedi B, I'm guessing that's like the variant poster. B, 1983, 14 by 36, rolled movie poster sold for $140.
So you probably get it for like $300. Let's just say $300. What do you think? Something like that? Would you guess?
In high grade? I don't know.
Oh, you think
I would
more?
say, is this one 27 by 41? No, I don't know. I think I would think more. I would think more. I would think probably at least $500 at least. Framed in good shape. Yeah. So, all right, continuing on.
It is
crazy.
Perfect. Holy smokes! It's beat up, dude.
Terrible movie.
Old ones. Mistress of Murder. Oh yeah, this one is beat. And then Nyoka and the
Wow, that wouldn't pass today.
This is 1942. I don't know if that's the year. It certainly looks like it could be.
That's old looking paper.
Formerly entitled Perils of Nyoka.
Look at this.
This is cool.
Look at this.
I think this one was. I think that too.
Look at 1966. Look at that old.
You're the Bam
This is
Pow.
Super, super nice shape.
The color on this is really cool.
I have no pinholes either.
No, this is brand new.
1966 Batman Adam West poster. Absolute brilliant poster. Printed in England. Strange Tales 10 center. Oh my gosh. How do I do this without messing up the order? Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not give you guys such a bad glare, but the lights in here are just not great. Strange Tales, Strange
The
Tales.
art on it is so cool.
This is maybe the coolest type of art, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one. The Human Torch and Submariner. Here, what I'll do, y'all, is I'm going to make enough room, and then we'll just kind of scan through the box. Oh, that's so cool. Fire-breathing dragon thing, dude. Look at these.
That's the second appearance of Doctor Strange right there. That one he just had.
Tails.
So where's the first, though, actually?
Submariner. That's tight, too. And you get the thing?
The thing.
Oh, my gosh. Now let's see if we can show, just kind of by pulling them up like this. Human Torch. Wow, this is a great box. A lot of good heroes in this box. Human Torch. That keeps going and going and going. I don't know how many of you guys on the video want to see. This is cool. I have one of these, or I did. No, I still do. In my PC, which is very small now, guys. Mostly Goofy books, but I kept one of these because it was a damaged double cover.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a double cover, but almost like two.
First pick the troll.
And then look at this. That's back here. Let's just grab a chunk.
Look at these.
There it is, dude. Look at the condition of that.
Like I said, none of those bags are even yellowed out.
Tails.
They still look like in great shape. They're just
That's
like really.
This book right here is the prototype for Doctor Doom.
I'll go back. Which one? Let's take a look.
Let's just grab a chunk.
Look at these. Ooh.
Spidey made an appearance.
That book right there is, I think, Jack Kirby's like, I don't know if they made it with the intention to make Doctor Doom, and he's like, let's see how this character does, or if he made this character and was like, I like this character, but we can do more with it. But this is the spark of the idea of Doctor Doom, that character right there. Tales of Suspense, issue 31.
Tales of Suspense. Oh my gosh. That is
early
awesome.
Iron Man.
That's early Iron Man, y'all. Another early.
It's the fourth appearance of Iron Man.
And all the boys.
First Hawkeye.
It was first Hawkeye.
First Hawkeye?
Yeah.
And first, I Wish I Was Elvira. I don't know how many of you guys want to go through, but it's like a nice little satin. These covers are soft. What's up with these covers? 75, 76, 77, 78, 78. There's definitely a run going on here.
Yeah.
He was a reader, maybe. Huh? I
Iron
don't
Man's
know.
all up in this.
I don't know.
I'd like to think. Like,
Iron
he's a
Man's in
reader.
all of these.
Oh, we don't know.
It's things.
It's a thing.
I don't know. I don't know if we filmed this because I know we filmed
That
it.
doesn't look Star Trek.
This is a. Might have seen this. These are all little Masters of the Universe.
Those are cool.
I think it's 19. We'll just double check. But I think it's early stuff. What says 81. We've
It's like, so you think like with all this stuff, like you think somewhere in there is like a Hulk 181 in 98 condition or a
I
giant
don't know.
size
We haven't
X-Men 1?
really hit. This collection doesn't really nibble around that era, as far as I can see so far. It doesn't.
Yeah,
really,
it does. All those Bronze Age horror, all those 20-cent
Yeah,
Marvel
but it
Bronze Age. And he's got Marvel. There's 400 boxes there.
I will. Well, then it's in there, isn't it? It has to be
It's
in
got,
there.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's got to be. It's got to be in there. And in the condition that stuff was in, like those when he found all those Vaults of Evils and those Bronze Age 20-cent Marvel horror comics, the condition that era was in that he was collecting. If there is, say, a Hulk 181 or a giant size X-Men 1 in that condition, I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like the value in this is insane. Whatever this is, I mean, whatever they paid for it is crazy.
Did they tell you what they paid for it eventually, or like,
I don't know. I probably not. I'm thinking they got away with an insane deal, and they probably won't say it.
These look like cards from that thing we saw.
Oh yeah. St. Martin, everything. So those are probably stickers. Actually, yeah, they are. Cause look at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just more of those.
Those things were selling for in real good condition during the comic boom. Those are like the original Marvel cards. Were selling for insane amounts of money. Those are kind of hard to come by, especially in good condition. It was like the first Marvel cards ever from the 60s.
And
Betty
Boop, probably comic also.
I have one of
these
these.
comics.
What
I
is
have one of
that?
those at my house. That's a mug. That is
Like John Wayne or something, or some guy.
Hopalong
Some guy.
Cassidy. Archie, Hulk, bunch of little ones. And then these are all those. These are all Batman. They're sealed Batman comic and tape. Little Batwing. And there's literally one album in here.
Is it actually sports?
It is. It's older though.
whoa!
That's
Oh,
like
those
a
are not use
quarter
pages.
album.
Okay.
Mhm.
Barely any.
Yeah.
Room. This thing comes crawling out from underneath your bed.
Go no.
Little
Shit.
more of those stickers. It's pale. Okay, it's kind of B-side stuff. It looks like.
Right?
Let's check this out.
Marvel Comics.
Arthur
Sold
Adams.
here. Marvel Comics sold here. How cool is that? Oh, this is I'll show you guys the top, and then this is the bottom. That's got to be tough to find
Yeah,
stuff.
really cool colors.
That looks like Eastman and
1977
Laird
Star
artwork, too.
Wars
Mhm.
art kind of poster.
These little Smurfs.
Everybody loves Smurfies. Then we got more of those comic book stickers from 1986.
Little
Yeah,
She-Hulk
tons
there.
of
Not
those,
bad.
too.
Little long shot. Nice.
I think we have a set 55, 56, 57. I think we have a set. And then we'll put the wig on top to protect it.
It's a Merkin.
Fun box.
What's in it? Hey, what the
Food.
heck? I have this guy.
You ever seen the video where the dude? This guy is repulsive. You know what I'm talking about?
You're about to say yes. But R.I.P.
He died.
Yeah, he died.
Did
The guy
he?
who ate the Batman cereal for the
Yeah.
yeah, he died. He's actually from Louisiana too.
How did he die? Do you know?
What is his name? Waffles like 69 or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to surprise you, but he died from bad health.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That's
I
sad.
love those
Well,
videos. I
yeah,
love all those videos.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Waffle
That's crazy. He
We
ate
could have
this stuff.
we could have a show watching Waffle 69, and I would make sure not to miss it because it was amazing.
Wow.
Eating 30-year-old
R.I.P.
cereal.
Jesus, yeah, man.
Do you?
I didn't know it came from cereal. That's funny.
It came from, dude. It's like little Batman cereals.
There it
I
is.
never had that cereal.
Yeah.
That's fun, dude.
Did you eat
Don't
this?
eat it.
I will not eat that. Kinda like
Nine
that.
would.
Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, Boris.
Is that Boris guy? Yeah.
Boris Vallejo.
Yeah, he does like the dragon guy.
Boris
So we
Vallejo.
got some dragons.
Ayo.
Jeez.
Let's see what this is. Oh yeah,
Ooh, more
dude.
patches.
That's
Patches?
Wolverine.
Storm.
Storm with a mohawk. And then a
Whoa.
bunch of pins. Yeah. Little baby comics. Let's see what some of these things.
Little baby comics. All right.
The cards are really fresh.
Comments for mice.
And
Let's
You
get
might
this
as well
shit
take
out
a
of
look.
here. Nolan
All
Ryan
right.
rookie card. Who cares?
yeah, they kind of go to some plates after that, it looks like. And then,
Marvel plates or DC plates? Yeah, DC.
all right.
Fucking plates.
Now let's go to their final video. So this is the most recent video we're going to watch. This is part 3. This came out 4 days ago.
Look at
This will be the last one.
We're gonna cross the train. Smokes, we are back. It's
Check this out.
fresh. What's the
Oh, what was
A
that?
good
Hold on.
year. These are shoes, dude. Look at this.
Shoes?
Yeah, look at.
Come look at these.
Oh my god.
Reverend furiously
brand new.
tapping on
They
the
are brand
internet
new.
real quick.
From the year. Look, new with tags from the year 1989 shoes.
All right, look, my birthday is coming up
Holy
soon, July
smokes.
5th.
Look at that. DC Comics 1989 with the Joker tag. The size is going to be a good
10 and a half.
size.
Thank you.
Men's 10.
That's a good size.
That's a good size.
Do you guys think this is the same character or a different character?
I'm going to guess a different character. This one was the Joker.
Joker. What is
I already
this?
saw it.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at that. I'm guessing these
Look
are.
at the bottoms. Yeah, it's on the bottom.
Oh, the bottoms are fresh. The bottoms are fresh. These are brand new, dude. I did it. It smells like a shoe store. You got to do it. Payless Shoe Store.
Yeah.
Isn't that true? Smell it.
Who made those?
I
What
miss that
company?
place.
Those are
That's
amazing.
a good smell, dude.
Converse,
How does a shoe
probably.
retain? And then look at the logo, 1989. Oh,
Yeah.
the inside's
Down,
fresh.
down.
And there's a pair of them, and guys, these are size 10s as well. A Batman
Send 'em my way,
sticker from
boys.
89. Dude,
Is that?
this is a just box only
Okay.
Rocky Horror Picture Show 1975. So it's pretty cool.
fiction.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Postcard.
Postcards from
Peter.
1978. There's actually a couple in there. Let's see if they're all the same. They are different from 1978. Oh, that's so cool. And pins.
Then they're
We got pins of
What is
Dustin.
this?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you even
Starfire.
catalog all
He
this?
didn't even need to
stuff?
read it. He knew that
I
one.
don't know.
Metro. Man, they got dirty.
Yes, they did.
Space Hunter.
Galaxina.
Never heard of that one.
Never heard of that one. Dragon,
Dragon
Slayer.
Slayer. That's a cool one. Bunch of these, dude. Space Odyssey.
2001.
Ooh.
Man,
You know, I wonder what could possibly be in there that I think has a future. One, I don't know if they're going to go through any original art, but I can see that being in there. And two, animation cells. I can see them stumbling upon some animation cells. Like, imagine if there was some this seems to be all pre-1990 though. This seems to be cut off right around 91, 92. I was gonna say, imagine if there was like X-Men 97 animation cells in there. You know, that'd be pretty wild.
What would be your animation sale that you would want to get? Like if you could get a cartoon.
Ooh, an animation cell? Ooh,
Yes,
that's
yes,
a good
like a
question.
single scene that you could get.
Yeah.
Because you and I have talked recently about like artwork from comic books and things like that, like getting like the actual like original artwork. You know,
Mhm.
I know the one cell I want to get. You know,
Oh, man, that's a great question. I don't know. I never thought about it.
I'll tell you mine while you're thinking about it. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Out there, Transformers. It's one of the first couple Transformers. I don't know which episode it is, but at some point, Optimus Prime gets blown apart, and he's remade into like some sort of like Optimus Prime Gator, and he's like in the sewer someplace. But
Yeah.
the Decepticons steal his arm, and they put his arm at the top of a skyscraper.
Mhm.
His arm has like the gun, and it's like shooting around at like the Autobots and things like that. And it's
Yeah.
like such a jump the shark moment where it's like a skyscraper. It's like a little point, and his arm's just attached, going pew 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 pew. It
That's
always
funny.
fascinated me as a kid. So yeah, that's my cell moment if I could get one. But
That's cool.
now What do you
Very
think?
cool.
Beyonce.
Oh shit, I don't know. I'm
Snorks.
still thinking. For historical purposes, I mean, I feel like a Steamboat Willie one would be amazing.
No,
You
not
know?
like that, but I mean, like something that's like a cartoon that you remembered as a kid that you were
As a
like,
kid,
yeah, something you just remembered that was like great, and you were like, oh my god,
I watched. I mean, I watched a lot of honestly TMNT,
Yeah.
Real Ghostbusters, X-Men '97. I watched all that stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a special scene. I think I'll have to think about it more. I think that's a big question.
Real
If I
quick,
had to only have one.
when I was like 22, I was recording in Colorado at the Blasting Room, and the Blasting Room is Bill Stevenson's studio. And in the back of the studio, he had a whole bunch of like reel to reels from all the bands he was in.
Yeah.
And I went into this room, and I was just like just punk history, like so much. And I
Yeah.
walked into the wall, and there's two reel to reels. It was one of one, both of them, and one was Descendants' Enjoy album. And I
Mhm.
took the wall and I held it, and somebody took a picture of me. And then one was My War by Black Flag. And I'm here. I'm holding this like penultimate punk rock reel to reel, and this is it. This is what they like recorded, and this is what they put. Every fucking record they ever made of My War comes off this one reel to reel that I'm holding in my hand, and was just Dusty on his shelf. The gravity of the situation was so like intense for me. So that's what I'm saying. It's
cool.
like, well, because you have that you would own that you'd be like,
Well,
oh,
I mean, I'm a huge Disney person. I'm a huge like Disney is like part of my soul.
like I fucking
my
hate
dad,
it.
my dad works there. We lived there whenever I was 3 years old. Disney is huge, so that's why I kind of like that's why initially I said Steamboat Willie, because that's the inception of the whole thing. Yeah, no, I'm a huge Disney person. But 80s, 90s nostalgia, I don't know. There's so much to choose from. Hard to say.
Max.
That's a cool one.
That's awesome.
Escape from New York.
Oh my god. I'll be the guy to say it. I like Escape from New York and Escape from LA better than Mad Max. Yeah, I said it.
Ooh.
Look at there's a whole set, so
Yeah, too bad that Mad Max wasn't a set, right? I think it was just one.
yeah, it's just one.
Here you go.
Let me remove this.
Let's show the people.
Oh wow. Holy Grail.
There it is
Holy Grail. Oh my gosh.
on video cassette.
That is cool.
At the bottom of a random box. Dude. It's a solid pewter Batman. Heavy. That is super
Like
cool.
everything in the Batcave, solid pewter.
Yeah.
Too. What do you think this mystery thing is? That's tight.
Don't spin that quickly down
What's
under.
the year? Where's the year on this? 1980. I'm gonna say.
I don't know.
We're gonna start scrubbing through. We don't have too much time. Look at this though. This is
It's a Pizza Hut
Coupon.
Oh my god! Could
like, where do you get this from?
you think my wife will let me put this in the living room?
Wow.
Turtle Power to Go Pizza Hut coupon book.
That guy
This
left
is
some
a
money on the
Pizza
table with
Hut
that one.
Ninja Turtles VHS, and you would write in your price. So this would have.
Do you remember that the FHE before the movie start and like the FHE advertisement?
Yeah. I don't know what it meant, but I remember.
Free Pizza Hut values in each package. Oh my gosh! It says not to be sold. Look at that, Return of the Jedi,
And it never was.
the official comics. So this is a Marvel Super Special, guys. You have to see this. Let me pull this off.
Right?
A Marvel Super Special. So this isn't the movie. This is a comic book promotion. Star Wars Return of the
The
Jedi.
Sienkiewicz action
1983.
kind of
The
feels
year I
like
was
it.
born. The official comics adaptation of the greatest space fantasy of all.
Fantasy.
That'd be cool to have.
Incredible. This one too, guys. We haven't really. Let's take a look.
For
at
just $100, you probably could.
Mhm.
That's old stuff.
That's cool. Look at
That's
that.
pre-code.
10 cent.
Military. Look at this. Old military comics. This one says modern comics. That's really cool. Modern comics. Then we got
Some Black
old Black Hawk. Look at this old
Calm
Black
down.
Hawk. Number 21. Number 28. It's looking like this whole box is going to be Black Hawk, but
We'll get roasted in the comments.
Like, will they find a Chamber of Chills 19?
Is that the one I like?
like
Is that the one I want?
the Misfits cover?
Yeah.
Album cover? Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Wait, do you know if they do? Are you like?
I don't know, but I'm saying like the guy's got everything.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Maybe it's gonna. That's what I'm saying. They've only busted out. How many comic boxes have we seen in the 3 videos? Maybe 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Think of the 200 other more. What else is in there? I just want to keep watching these.
We're just skimming across giant keys.
yeah, they roast us. It's okay, guys.
I mean,
Bunch
You
of 10
gotta.
cent Black Hawk.
stop it.
We're not roasting y'all. Y'all go sub up to these guys. This
We're
is
still in
great
10
content.
centers, so this is beautiful art. Love the art. Look at these. Let's keep going. We'll kind of
It's
go
the most
through it. We're
black-
still in 10
it's the
seconds.
most-
I mean, it is a box
It's the most
of 10. Okay, we're
I've ever seen.
What?
I just
The most Blackhawk?
now.
Oh,
kind of keeps going and going and going.
I don't care. It's funny.
Fun.
Oh, I
There's
didn't- I didn't-
Ton of
I
boards
didn't
back
even-
there. Ton of boards. That was a neat box too.
That
We're
is
back
kind
in
of
the
the
comic
Rage
room.
Poncho moment for you, by the way.
He's got quiet.
look at that. What? I didn't fully hear what you said. You said that's the most Blackhawk you've ever seen. Is that what you said?
Yeah. I can't believe you said it twice.
The most Blackhawk?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong place tonight, I guess, Go.
That's the name of the comic show.
It's the most what you've ever seen?
Is it say Blackhawk? Blackhawk. It's Blackhawk.
Oh my god. This is gold. You're just gonna keep saying it over and over again?
Are you? Does it sound like I'm saying something else?
I just want you to sound like you're saying something else, but it's very close to it. You're like, that's the most you've ever seen.
Oh,
Where do you park?
all right. Let's keep going.
Let's just grab a chunk.
Look at this. Good. This is. Oh, look at that.
Fun.
So
cool.
that book and that's a hefty book. Mike Blue cover, Frankenstein's monster. That in high grade is very, very pricey now.
The monster of
Its
Frankenstein.
entire
I kind of peeked in the box and it looked fun. So these are like Frankenstein monsters. I think this whole thing is like a run.
Look at that.
It is.
Just stuck together
Yeah,
because it's
Joe.
such good condition.
It's one of my favorite sounds in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
G.I. Joe. We got a bunch of G.I. Joes here.
The bam.
I think this whole biscuit
Yeah, those are fun.
is G.I. Joe.
McFarlane.
And then there's more G.I. Joe, kind of a different series. G.I. Joe
Special
Special Missions. G.I. Joe and Transformers. Hopefully you guys can see.
Where's number one?
G.I. Joe yearbook. So lots of G.I. Joe. Then look what's next.
Godzilla.
Oh, how cool.
That's cool. Number one looks like
Yep. Number 1.
awesome.
Number 2. So I'm thinking, yep, number 3. There's 2 number 3s, number 4, 5. It keeps going with the Godzilla theme. That's very, very cool. Love that. Then this is Gru. A lot of people are into this. I never really got into it.
Mm-mm.
Gru was kind of
Gru,
funny.
Is Gru going to be the? No. Then look at the
Marvel
back here.
Tales.
Yeah,
There you
look at all
go.
these.
That's you right there, John.
No, those are all reprints.
I thought you liked that
Marvel
stuff.
Tales.
Marvel Tales.
Yeah, didn't you like-
Some of them. I
Marvel
mean, yeah, if
Tales,
they're nice, high grade. Yeah, I like
Okay.
them. They're cool.
I remember you collected them for a while. You had a
There's
few.
a bunch of
things
these.
in there.
These are
Yes, a lot of those are the first ever reprints of those stories. So they're kind of cool in that sense. Yeah,
Is that 2 of the same ones? No, it's different.
the Punisher ones are very hard to get.
Some really cool looking books here, guys. We kind of just grabbed 2 random boxes that look pretty good. So we're just going to show you a few random things out of both. Blues, the Riddler.
Uh,
We got Batman the Joker.
Wow.
I've had this one before. I haven't had those other ones before. Batman the Joker. Oh boy, Dustin.
Lots of posters. There's a couple more figures.
These are posters. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Sorry,
We're
I
going to
peeked.
look at these.
Okay, we're gonna get
Bob.
Bob. Just Bob. That's Bob, and then Rob. Bob and Rob. Just doing the Bob and Rob thing.
This looks intense.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do all these right now, but let's take a sample. No, as long as we know what it is. This is
There's-
Sick.
2000.
we don't have too much time left, so I'm gonna just try to like scurry through these. Some more movie posters. What is this one?
Horror. The movie is called
The Embryo.
Prophecy, the
Oh.
monster movie.
The Embryo. I might have been a better name.
An old horror movie.
Oh,
Venom.
it looks cool.
Wow.
It's weird. That is neat. This one is 1979.
Dude, go back to the poster Venom real quick.
Some horror stuff.
I never thought about writing it like that, but I mean, like,
Yeah,
I mean,
this is old horror.
The Embryo.
Horror movie.
Yeah.
that should be what Venom looks like, the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
Like fangs, you know?
Yeah,
Ah,
for sure.
okay.
Yeah.
They've had the same logo for like 30 years of that Venom, though.
Maybe there is a instance where they've written it like that. There's got to be, huh? Maybe. I don't know.
The weird writing they always write it as.
Or maybe I wonder if McFarlane saw that movie and it spawned his.
Did he create Venom? Are we saying that he created Venom?
Partially, he created him and who else? Who's the other guy that co-created Venom? Name escapes me, but he's
Eric
not the sole. He's not the whole sole creator. No.
No, Eric Larson's the one who like made him like all gory and like big mouth and tongue, or was that
Yes, correct.
Okay,
Eric Larson
Okay,
gave him
okay.
the tongue.
Look at me knowing things.
John Beatty created the symbiote, I believe.
Okay.
There's honestly there's probably a total of 6 people that you could credit with the creation of Venom.
She walks in terror. This is all like B horror, dude. Except for the one.
Exorcist.
The Exorcist 2.
I have this shirt.
All new. Holy smokes. That's a cool
Jaws
poster,
3D.
dude.
I thought that was just in
Cool
Back to the Future 2.
Oh my gosh. I think
That's Jaws 19.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to question. I know you know.
Ooh, model car.
Oh, come on now. Who we got? Who's that?
Oh,
Oh,
some kind of lady. It is upside
some
down.
kind of lady.
Like a hardback,
It is a hardback. And then, of course, there's posters underneath this.
right? It's cool.
Cine Fantastique.
Those are kind of different.
Dun, dun,
Generator
dun,
2,
dun.
So these are like magazines, but there's also kind of comic stuff in there. Looney Tunes.
Hey, there you go, John.
The Rocketeer. Is this going to be
Oh,
Monsters?
Oh, my. What's under that?
Monster Labyrinth. A Marvel Labyrinth
cool.
book.
Oh,
Let's see these posters.
Oh, it's just some woman.
There you
Look
go.
at this. This is what
It's
Nico's
weird
looking
science.
for. That's the original too.
Kelly McGillis. Is that right? No, Kelly LeBrock.
Ooh, look at that cover.
You see this right here? You see on the right side, the back of that,
movie.
the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's Return to Oz. Dude, don't fuck
Yeah.
with me. Right there, that's Fairuza Balk. That's the love of my life up until I was like
Oh.
30 something.
Yeah.
It's a Fairuza Balk all day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Return to Oz is a great movie.
love it.
So underrated. The Wheelers.
The Wheelers.
The Wheelers are dude. The Wheelers are yeah. Very good. Very good. Nice.
And
That's good.
TikTok, man. TikTok. You know, like,
Yeah.
the movie was
Dude.
so good.
Yeah. Oh, we could do a
The Lunch
whole.
Pail Tree.
Oh my God. We could do an entire podcast on Return to Oz. I used to watch it. The head, Mumsy. Remember that? Dude,
I would watch a movie with you.
dude, how disturbing was that when she goes to get her head? She goes to the Hall of Heads and she
Yes.
reaches in and the head is sitting there and the head wakes up and just like starts letting out that deep moan that dude. Oh my God. That movie is so good. The Deadly Desert.
Oz was just devastated. You know that.
Yeah.
This was the Yellow
So
Brick
good.
Road, and she's like right around my same age, so it was okay to have a crush on her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was in the movie. Fairuza Balk.
Yeah. Remember she would go and she would touch the all the emerald, the green
Mm-hmm.
figures or whatever, and to get her friends back.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
good. I can go on for hours. Okay.
One day, my wife's like, "Yeah, I'm going to John's house. What are y'all gonna do? Oh, just gonna chill, bro it out a little bit. What are y'all gonna do?" Like,
Watch
hour
Return
later, she
to
calls
Oz.
me. What are y'all doing? We're watching Return to Oz.
Mhm.
Eating
All right,
lunch.
eating lunch trails. This will be the last thing we look up price wise, and we're going to call it. This is pretty wild.
Batman.
I had this very toy as a kid.
Did you?
Never.
That is, I'm pretty sure, pretty sought after. That I had that as well as a kid.
You did?
Yeah, oh, yeah,
The other
Oh,
half,
yeah.
the other half lives. I see. Okay.
yeah. That thing is. Let's see. That's sealed in its box like that. Let's see if we can get some
Bit of
comps on that.
overkill on the Joker there, though.
Yeah,
It's like
See.
painting him with his bat wing.
man, 89 Batwing.
I mean, let me tell you what, John. A few things in life, but when the trailer for that movie came out and the Batwing went up in the sky and like covered the moon for a split second and fell back down, my God.
Mhm. Damn, only $80. That's shocking.
All right.
It says, is it just the box? Yeah, that's got to be. That's got to be because the Batwing right here, this one, the figure sold for $122 by itself.
Got to be a complete one. There's people out there that have things sitting in the box. I'm sure, huh?
Uh,
249 right there. The
how
Villain Cruncher. Oh my
250.
God,
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Villain Cruncher.
Pretty funny. It's crazy. All right, finish it up.
Favorite thing to play around with.
Was it?
Yeah, this thing was cool. Look at it.
Are we seeing Christmas gifts in his future?
Yeah, a little suction cup with like rockets.
Oh my
With
god.
you.
That boy see cool box too. Alien, we love Alien.
Just boxes.
Boxes, man.
But that's where the cards came in.
Yeah.
That's,
but I
he
mean,
just
like,
saved the boxes of them.
why did he say the?
I don't know.
Question it. I'm not going to question it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Like, why even save the boxes?
Yeah, I guess everything's collectible, man.
It's looking like mostly based.
What if this was from a time traveler and he's supposed to come back and get this stuff?
What if he's ruined everything and he hasn't come back and gotten it? And he was
That's
actually
right.
supposed to propagate cards in those boxes and put them back in the past.
Yep.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
we're looking at some time shenanigan fuckery right here, John.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
What is that?
Cards,
That's
cards,
tight.
cards. Okay, I'm gonna let him finish off his video.
Even the empty boxes, very collectible.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. A lot of cool stuff.
Collecting boxes that collectibles come in.
Pickers, holy smokes, we did it again. Video number 3. We did it. Look at the boys in the back. Oh, yeah. We stayed up late for you guys this time. Got as much filming done as we could. I think we're getting close. There's probably 2 more videos, maybe 3. So make sure, again, guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And if you haven't seen the videos before this, you got to go watch the videos before this. So many cool things were unraveled. The beginning of this series has been wild. We're not going to be able to get to all of it, especially not comic-wise.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but we will continue to put out as many videos as we can on this unit. And stay tuned. Again, subscribe, all those good things. We love you guys. We'll see you next time. Whee!
All right,
That transition again, Sean.
it's funny, dude.
Can we end the show with you doing that? Can you do that for us? Like, we'll see you on the next page.
Wee, wee.
Yeah, exactly. Come back and see that little Brock.
Mhm. So that was it. Yeah, go sub up to their channel. I can't wait to see more of those videos. And it kind of like makes you think if you were to if we were to stumble upon that, in retrospect, maybe it's not. Maybe I don't want to because
What would
then
you do with it?
the chase is over, right? The hunt's over
Yeah,
because it's all there. There we go. We got it. We got it all. And what I love about this hobby is it's always the next thing. What's the next? Even I get a collection, and it's fun to say, all right, where's the next one at? Like that's just the fun. It's part of the fun. Like I don't know if I would want to have it all, in one
That's
true.
purchase. So, like thinking about it now, if I had limitless funds right now, would I
Mhm.
care about getting Invincible #1? No, because
Yeah.
I could just get it whenever I wanted it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
Yeah.
right now, you got to wheel and deal and rob and steal to get what you want. You're trying to sell a bunch of books to get another key. So, in a lot of ways, the fun part is actually trying to get yourself there. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's in the name. But it's one of those things. So I mean, like on Saturday for the Comic-Con, I'm looking for a few things.
Sure.
I'm not gonna tip my hand.
What are
But,
you looking for?
I just said I'm not gonna tip my hand.
Oh.
I'm trying to complete my Spider-Woman run. I tell you anyway. What the fuck is wrong? Like some sort of Svengali. You just got it out of me anyway.
Well,
but,
last time you told me you were looking for something, I found it for you.
Oh, that is true. You know what I did, dude? I would tell you, I missed this. I'm so angry at myself. On eBay, they had a bid for the very last Transformer 80 and a 4-issue limited. It sold for $5.
Ah, shit.
I totally fucking missed it. I was like,
That's
but
funny.
sleep. I decided to sleep. Instead.
You know what I do? I know exactly what I would do. If I found a treasure trove, if I was rich, didn't have to sell any of that stuff, the hunt was over, I would set up a room, a studio, or a small house. I would put all that stuff everywhere, and I would just create. I would just write and create, go back to writing stories and creating scripts and comics and music and all that stuff. So yeah, maybe I need to hang up the chasing cap for a while and start creating again.
This is it. We waited this whole video just to tell everybody that this is the last one ever.
That's
you.
it.
Goodbye.
Yep. Yep. Comic coming to Kickstarter soon.
Oh my God. Hey, we should actually talk about that again at some point,
Absolutely. 100%.
Anyway.
Yep.
All right. Well,
That's it. So Saturday, 10 to 5 at the Harbor Center. Both Rev and I will be there slanging
With
some
Albert.
paper. With Albert. Yep. Albert's going to be there. And it's going to be a good time. Come check us out at Showcase Comic-Con. And anything else, Rev?
Come to the Comic-Con. We'll make you a star. You can
Yes,
be a
sir.
star.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's awesome. All right. That is it. Thanks, guys, for checking out the podcast. Another episode of Into the Void. We will see you later.
Boom. Later.
Whee!